Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel and my stream. Tonight we're going to buy a Western Star 5700XE that just came out recently last week, and I did not have time to cover it because I was too busy with real life and other things. Fake life, whatever. I was busy. Didn't get a chance to look at the new truck, and so we are going to take a look at it tonight on stream. And then we are also going to... why don't I just buy online? And we're also going to then do a convoy once I have my truck set up. So if you want to join for convoy, you can if you're watching on stream. My mouse is being so friggin' weird, and it's making me want to snap. I don't know what happened, but ever since, I don't even know. I've been having issues with my mouse just being weird. So it's super annoying. So we got a 57X, 5700XE is the new truck. The difference, it looks like, all I can see is it's got this stripe on its thingy. I'm sure there's more. Absolutely, JWA. I don't have anything up yet, but when I get it going, you are absolutely welcome to join. Looks like this is different too on the sides. What's up, Slayer? What's up, Cameo? I'm going to go for the big one, and then we're going to trick it out. I'm assuming this truck comes in, if we look at the transmissions, it's going to be all automatics, right? No, it does have a couple 18-speed. Oh, that sucks. All right, well, we'll be around. It does have some different speed, like non-automatic. What does this mean? Oh, this is the that came with it. Did this come with it too? It's been pretty good, Slayer. Let's see here. I have these are. So this is the 18 speed that it's designed for. Should we go back to driving stick shift? How's it been going, Dustin? Been going good. The interview went great. I'll talk about that a little bit later once more people get on. Oh, yeah, look, there's different things. It's got a split windshield. This is kind of looking like a little bit more of a classic truck as I'm looking at it. Like it's kind of trying to fill that classic vibe. So we're going to go with an 18-speed. I'll have to set up my transmission for that. But I'll go over all that later, Jer. Just be patient. We'll talk about the interview and all that stuff because I got some announcements that are good to make. All the way around. We're going for the biggest engine, 600 horsepower. Going for the, looks like an 18-speed transmission. Premium Prairie Buckskin. Can't get any more American on the interior than that. And yes, yeah, I'm on Discord. Looking good. Look at all. These are cool, different. Yeah, I like that. It's very rich. Rich looking. Yeah, about that. It's a lot of money. We could add some disco stars. That's all new. That's pretty sweet looking. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on paint tonight. Wings of awesomeness. I find this paint job offensive. I'm just kidding. Somebody somewhere does, I'm sure. Cityscape. I'm getting really irritated with the whole woke thing at this point. I'm just not. Sorry. What's up, Tayloa? All right, there's that. We've got some Dead or Alive. I don't know. I don't know if I really... But it is a Western Star, so maybe we should go with a Western theme. I like The Last Rites. That sounds good. That's the mood I'm in right now. This is 80s cringy, or the Indian one was 80s cringy? Definitely 80s cringy. Especially, it looks like a bath tile. I don't know.
Are you using any mods?
I shouldn't be. What's up, Jay Wall?
I'm good.
Yeah, I want last rights. So. All right. Hey, what's up, Big City? All right. So let's see. The only color we can change is the brown.
Well, your convoy is.
I don't have a convoy up yet. Once I'm done with the truck, we'll get it. We'll get it. I'll let you know all the deets. How you been, Jaywa?
Pretty good.
Good.
I'm loving my job, sort of.
You're loving it?
That's not exactly what I thought I was going to be, but it's okay.
That's good. That's good news.
A lot of new friends, and it's not the worst thing in the world, but
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
yeah.
Can't go wrong with a job that you like. Hey, looking behind you, what's going on? Hey, Big City, how's it going? Yeah, so we'll get into all the life story once we get the truck going here.
Okay.
V Blue, but yeah, I've got some announcements and changes, good stuff that's coming up. So chrome, yeah, we definitely need chrome mirrors on both sides. Hopefully we'll be able to see them. Sometimes you get them and they don't really make a difference. I don't want that yet. I don't know what we're pulling tonight. Hopefully I want exclusive premium. What is this? Well, it's not really very different, is it?
I noticed I don't have many options for that truck.
Yeah, whenever they come out new, like a lot of times they don't have like anything really like available, Jay. Like so I see that a lot. Like when it will get those options, but to start with, it gives you just like the base.
Unless you're using like mods.
Right. Yeah. The mods a lot of times will go past that. And
yeah.
what do I want for tires? Do I want endurance? Oh, those only work with those. Ah, weird. Okay, there we go. It will be Anthony. I'm hanging in there by the skin of my teeth, Jay.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, good things hopefully are coming here in the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
And after. So I'll let you know about all that.
How's the baby doing?
She is so freaking cute. Oh my God.
I bet, yeah.
She's so cute. She's a good little baby too. Like she's well behaved. Once in a while she gets a little cranky, but in general she's just she's a happy little kid.
Yeah.
Happy little girl.
How's Moni doing?
Great.
Yeah.
Yep, she's got a cold right now though, so that kind of sucks.
I think that's going around right now.
It is, yeah. Now I'm sure she'll stop in and say hi when she figures out that I'm streaming. Let's see, standard, exclusive. I'll do standard. Yeah, she's all congested sounding. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. So there's our truck. Once again, like Jaywa said, there's not a ton of options on it. In fact, there's no really roof rack options at all.
No.
That's the standard. Oh well, we're gonna leave that. What's that, Jay?
You gonna join Tay or no?
I think he will. So what do we have here that we can add to the interior? Oh, we got fuel consumption log, ATS game, fried chicken, ATS lunch bag. I think
Cool.
I don't need anything fancy. Let's go with let's see what goes there. Cabinet sets. I want a pillow. Since we got this genuine prospector. There we go. You said you're going to Texas. We can go to Texas. We're in Vegas right now, so it depends on where the game takes us.
Oh yeah.
We'll get a beige blanket. Kind of fits the. Nah. What's that look like? That's nah. No. And then what is it? Look at that. It's got like that cool like. Oh yeah. We got a. What the heck is that? A Jaguar? I'm not even sure what kind of guitar that is. There's a guitar I can put in there. Oh, it'd be great, Big City. Yes, absolutely. There's my wife. She's calling me Frog Boy. Let's see. We got I think the Bucks.
Mr. How you doing?
The buckskin. Ooh, look at you get. Ooh, they got like a maple leaf colors. Oh, that's cool. Prairie. So we'll do that. I'm gonna do the fancy prairie. What's this? Yeah, fancy. Well, this thing already has a big GPS in it. What is that? Oh, that's the mirror. Okay. About the steering wheel. I'm going to leave the steering wheel. All right, so we're good. So we're going to confirm that $229,000. And I'm going to purchase it. We're going to have to put it in a city somewhere and then pick it up. So I could go, let's see, Farmington. We could start it in Roswell. That would be close. No, they're full. I got to find a garage where there's no trucks. My wife truck with us? No, she never joins us.
Come on, Moni, you gotta join. Come on.
She's fighting her tree farm on Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nope. All right, so I got to find a garage that's got an opening. That one's not, it's not even unlocked. I got no drivers at that one. Here's one that has one empty slot, so we'll go ahead and put this truck here. I got all these trucks that don't have drivers. I probably should put drivers in them. So, all right. So there we go. We got our truck. Now we just got to find it in the truck manager. Western Star. No, I need to go to truck manager. There we go. And down to the bottom, there's our 5700 XE. We're going to drive it. Now, I got to get the transmission up and working. That should just take a second, and then I'll be putting the convoy up. So for those of you that want to join the convoy, we are about ready to get going here. Looks like we're going to be starting. I'm not sure where we're going to start from, to be honest with you. Okay. Well, starting from inside the truck, that's a good start. I need to get the options going here. We need to go to controls, and I need to change this to a 8 shifter. Normal power mode doesn't matter, and we are going to, let's see, put in 18 fuller. That works. Okay, so, hey, what's up, Pin? Okay, so
Wow.
let's go.
Been on like forever, man.
I know, right? It's the Pin. Let's see. Job market, convoy. All right. So the convoy is going to be, I think it'll be just the normals. Arthur's YouTube. Yep. Password is going to be fun. That is spelled F-U and N, just like SpongeBob and Plankton spell it. And I'm going to heads up. Looks good. And we're going to put this away. And we're in Eugene. Ah! Let me move cities. Hold on here. You guys can join up, but I'm going to change cities because I don't want to. How do I do quick travel?
What's the password?
Fun.
Okay.
Oh, Jeremy. JWA's back. So it is open now. And once again, yes, it is open. So come on in, and we're going to do quick travel. I'm going to make my way
Here we go.
a little further west. Let's go to the very southern tip of Brownsville, Texas. So meet me in Brownsville, everyone, or the nearest place that you can. I've been to Brownsville, so I think that's why it's open for me, but I'm not sure. Anyway, there you go. There you have it. So, chat news. What do I want to tell you guys? So, for the last 2.5 weeks, I have been working with my son Ryan through a company called Lightspeed, and we have been migrating the Medina County offices from. We've been migrating them from ad hoc networks, basically, which means like just generic little work groups. Into an NT domain, which needed to be done, should have been done years ago. And so we are helping them get that finished. Well, while I was doing this, one of the person that's in charge of the project on the county end approached my son Ryan and said, "We're going to go to San Antonio. By the way, I'm getting cattle to deliver."
Oh, Texas.
Yes, so we're in Brownsville. We're going to go to San Antonio. So my the they approached my son Ryan and said, "Hey, we're looking for employees. Like, we know you like your job and stuff, but would that be something that you'd be interested in?" And my son Ryan's like, "No, not at all, because I live in Akron and I really love my job." So, but he said, "But my dad is definitely looking for work. Why don't you ask him?" So they came to me and said, "Hey, send in your resume. We're interested, and we know you've already been working for us, so we'd like the opportunity to see if you're interested in working here." And I'm like, "Heck yeah!" So I sent them my resume, and they got back to me, and I had an interview yesterday, and the interview went really super well, which I don't think I've talked to you guys since then. So this will hopefully all be new news for you. But the interview went great, and so now they have to make an offer, and I'm hoping that it's a certain amount of dollars that needs to be for me to be able to accept it. Because if it's below that, I'll be working and not making enough money to get groceries and stuff. So we have to have like that balance of like, it's got to be enough for me to make a living. But I'm excited because it should be, and looking at the pay scale that they were thinking, I should be able to get what I need. But it's a really good job. So, and it's like 5 minutes from my house. And so I've been looking for a tech job in Medina for years, and just nothing ever comes up. So this is a great opportunity. It's full time. So my wife and I have discussed it, and kind of looking into like what that means for the channel, what that means for the streaming. And we decided that we're going to keep going. So I'm still going to try to stream 2 to 3 nights a week. And I'm still going to be working on YouTube videos and kind of just keeping the channel status quo. So you might have a little bit more of a tired Arthur than you do now. But honestly, it's going to be really good for us. And for me to not be under the stress of not having any money because my company's failing, we needed to get rid of that. So this is, I think, a real good opportunity for us to... What's going on, Jay?
I couldn't find you.
Oh, yes, we're in Brownsville, Texas. And if you want to, I think if you take the job, I think you can just jump right to it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So anyway, I'm waiting for the final email to come back from the county with the job offer. And once that happens, then I will be a full-time employee of Medina County, which is great. Because once again, it's a county job, so they have, great benefits like free health care, free life insurance. Like it doesn't even come out of your check. Like they just you get it for free as part of the benefits. So that's huge because we don't have health care, and we've needed it. Obviously we have a baby and stuff. We need health care. So I got to tell you right now, I love this cabin.
Mm-hmm.
This might be one of my new favorite.
It has some classic touches and some new touches.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of both, and I love the colors too. It's got like that. I don't know. It's just like it feels luxurious. What's up, Red Alpha? Yeah, so real happy with this truck. Pretty cool stuff.
The heck? Why is it out of the garage?
Jay, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Has it been too long? Have you not played? Have you not played in a while?
I played.
Oh, yeah, have you been? Okay.
Why am I not? Oh.
Taylor, what are you driving? Same truck, isn't it? Or is that the older or the other Western Star?
Oh.
Tay?
Hi Tay, how you doing? What the heck?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What happened? My session closed.
Oh.
Connection with server was lost.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I still have to accept their offer, Red Alpha, but like the interview was so ridiculous because like, how do I put this? I've already worked with them for 2 weeks. Like these guys, the 2 guys and the lady that I interviewed with, I've been working with them. So it's like we just had fun. Like we were just, hey, how's it going? Like come on in. They basically the director told me, she's like, I've gotten a whole bunch of resumes in. Everybody else is just like people that work at Taco Bell. She's like, you're the only person that's applied that actually has any industry experience. So she's like, I mean, we're not really even interested in anybody else. Like, you're the only person we're interested in. And so hopefully we can make the offer that you want, and we're interested in you. We've already worked with you. We know how quickly you learn and how you can get the projects done. And so we look forward to working with you. So that was great. Like, I don't know how you could do any better in an interview, but then to already be comfortable with the person that you're working with, you know? So it was great. Answer to prayer, you know? Nice truck, by the way, Tay.
Come on.
It's the Optimus Prime color.
Is that what Optimus Prime is? Is he a 5700?
The newer one? Like the old one was a Peterbilt, I believe, way back. Some of the ones-
Oh, you got to go
like,
there.
The new one is supposed to be the US one.
Okay.
XSE.
Oop, I turned the wrong way. Wow, haven't done that in a long time. Hello, Hermione. So yeah, it was a nice interview. It was not stressful in any way, shape, or form. I did not go forward far enough because I thought I was going to be turning out more. Whoops. Nah, I haven't done any of them. So, and honestly, the amount of time, I got to go around the other way. Sorry. Go ahead, Tay. I'll catch up. You guys want to try to stick together tonight, or are we just ad hocing it?
I don't care.
Let's try to stay together.
Yeah.
Convoy speed limit of 50. You want to call 55? I didn't know that there was a Santa Fe, Texas. Wait, is that what I said? Is that where we're going? No, we're not going to Santa Fe, Texas.
San Antonio.
We're going to San Antonio. Yeah, that's what I meant. Never mind. Right, it's more about, in this case especially, it was about who you know. Oh shoot. I need to lower the suspension. Hold on a second, guys. I got to figure out.
Oh, it's suspension.
Yeah,
You got the realistic stuff on.
there we go. Okay, I do have buttons assigned. Look at me. I've got it. Oh yeah, look at that.
Come
There we
on.
go.
Thank
And
you.
we're gonna-
Open.
Raise it back up. All right. Yeah.
I'm
so
just
anyway-
coming to pick up my load.
All right, Jay. We'll be going slow, so you should be able to catch up. So let's say 55, all right? I know it's boring, but... Hermione, what are you eating? Hermione? Come here.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
I don't know. She's getting into something. That gate did not open as much as I thought it was going
She
to.
being bad?
Sounds like it. Hermione, what are you eating?
Oh,
Come on. I'll
I
have to check
see
it.
it.
Oh, yep. You'll see me getting stuck on the gate. Man, I'm having a rough time tonight. There we go.
Coming in. Hot. Or
Nice
sort of
Western
hot.
Star. Oh, I like the paint scheme. Yeah, looking familiar. I grayed mine out though. I got rid of the brown and went with a gray.
Yeah. Right there.
This is the right paint scheme for Texas. What's so great about dumb old Texas?
I don't know. Hot.
Big.
Sp-
Everything's bigger.
What'd you say?
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything's bigger. Texas. But when Sandy Squirrel, she's like, "You've been messing with the bull. Now here come the horns." Oh, did you? Sorry about that, Red Alpha. Ooh, is that a formation? Are those birds? What is that? Those must be buzzards or something.
What the heck? There's a train track right outside the gate?
Yeah, I think so.
It's kind of crazy.
A little dangerous.
Yeah. Does it go?
Yep. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to start. Hopefully sooner than later because I got like really late bills to pay.
Oh, where is it?
But how come this gate's not opening?
I see. I don't want.
There we go. But it'd be nice to be working again. It'll be weird to have a 9-to-5 job, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's been many years since I've worked for anyone but myself. You know,
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be a what do you call it? An adjustment.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be good. I'm sure it'll give me plenty of content for the YouTube channel.
Yep.
Like with daily
yeah.
daily work frustrations aired on stream.
Yep.
I guess they have 14. I didn't realize this. They have 1,400 users. I thought it was
Wow.
300, but they have 1,400,
Oh.
and it's covered by 5 people. So we're gonna be really busy.
Oh, I see.
Well, and that's the other nice thing about the government job. It literally is like, I mean, at 4:30, people
I'm
are
right behind
gone.
you,
All right,
more or less.
I'm blowing the light.
And you get all the weekends. Or
Yep.
Weekends, you get holidays, and you do them all day.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Holidays is nice.
Yeah,
And if they
all
would-
government. We have all government holidays off. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That means you get Juneteenth. stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't do, and that's not a government holiday, is it?
It is now. Pretty sure didn't Biden make it that? I thought he did. Maybe not.
What is it?
Juneteenth?
Juneteenth. I think it's June 19th.
What?
What the
Why?
heck?
Why is it?
It's something for Black history something.
Don't we already have MLK Day off?
Yeah, and we have Black History Month.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm not complaining about having days off.
I don't remember all of it, but I'm pretty sure they made it a federal holiday.
Okay. All
I
right.
could be wrong.
Well,
Someone in the chat will correct me.
she's got the baby's crying right now, Ben Pin, which is probably why she's not answering you. I don't even know what Juneteenth is. Like, I'm sorry, it's not on my radar. But if it's a day off, sweet.
Yeah, I believe it's a federal holiday now. So we get that off.
Yeah, they're paid. They're paid off. Yeah. The downside is though, like I won't get any actual vacation until next year, so it'll be a year. But that said, you know, thinking about it, I haven't had a paid vacation in 15 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't get paid vacation. I work for myself. If I'm on vacation, I'm not getting paid.
Nope.
And so I haven't taken a vacation in 15 years. I've never had, except for like not working because there's no work. I've never had an actual like vacation. It's been 15 years. So there's good and bad. I think that's going to be good.
So are you still gonna try to do the photo work too, or no?
I mean, on a limited basis, yeah.
What speed did you say you were?
Oh, I see, Blake. Well, I mean, that's a cool thing to celebrate. I'm cool with that. It's not some stupid BLM thing. I'm sorry, say it again. That's a good historical
I thought
day.
it was something with the slaves, something or other.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, what
That's a good
speed
thing to
did you wanna run?
celebrate. Ben Pin's gonna retire. All right.
What speed were you running? Were we running after the convoy?
Try to max out 55. Are you in the lead?
Yeah, I'm doing 50. So if you guys do 55, once you catch up to me, I'll.
Okay.
match
Well,
up.
we'll go a little faster till we catch you.
Okay.
I'll just follow you, Anthony, and then when you're.
But yeah, I'm doing 50 right now, so you can catch up to me.
Yeah, I won't be retiring probably ever, Ben Pin. I think for the government, you have to have 20 years to retire. That's how it works. Or for you to have like a full pension or whatever. And so I'll be 80 or 30 years, I think. So yeah, I'd be 80 years old. So I'd probably just die. That's all right. Sometimes I wonder if you I'm sorry, Blake. Yes, I've Well, I don't have it for sure yet. I'm waiting for a offer, but I pretty much have it. They told me pretty much like, yeah, you're in. It's a job at the Medina County. It is for a Tech 2 position, so information technologies technician level 2. So yeah, and I just went for the interview yesterday and it went great. So yeah, it's good news. So yeah, I think, sometimes I wonder about retiring though. I see a lot of my friends, like some do really well in retirement and then others just watch TV all day. And it's like, I definitely don't want to be that second variant, because that's what I probably would end up doing.
You have to play video games all day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's not, but see, we found ways to be productive with video games, so that's a little different, but.
Right. That's even for you, I feel like retirement wouldn't be retirement. You just play video games and record more.
Right.
You just have to.
Right. So.
That is your retirement.
That's my retirement.
But you need to work with the government job for a while first to get that good retirement.
Yeah. No, it'd be nice to be able to pay my bills for once.
Right?
Like in the summer, it feels great because we always pay the bills. But yeah. So to answer your question, Jay, I will still be doing photography. Here's how it's going to work. If I get a realtor that has a house in Medina, I will offer them around lunchtime slots.
Oh yeah.
I'll do the shoot during lunch, and then edit it when I get home at night, and so I can still continue to do some decent business that way, because that's most of my realtors are in Medina, and that's what they're looking for. Most shoots take about half an hour to 40 minutes, so I can easily get to the shoot, and then get back to the office. So that's fine. And then if it's outside of that and I can't do it, then I just have to tell them no. But I can still do it in some capacity. And the other thing that I can do is, sorry, I'm still going to be doing weddings. So
Oh yeah.
for this year at least, yeah. We'll see about next year. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it brings in, like I think this year I have 10 weddings. This past year I had 30. That was about 15,000. This year I've only got 10, so it'll be about 5,000. But I could make maybe more. If more come in, then there'll be more. Right now I have all of September booked and all of June. I have no weddings in July, no weddings in August, and maybe one or two in October.
Are they finding other people to do their jobs or not?
Sorry, say again, Jay?
Are they finding other photographers to do those work? To do the weddings?
Oh, like are they going to find other people to do them?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
if I stop, there'll be some weddings they won't be able to take. So,
yeah.
or they'll have to find someone else to do them. Yeah. That's okay though.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on?
We're stopping. It's dead stop traffic.
Yeah,
Hey, Jay.
It's like, what? Well, I was almost hitting you, so I had to go to the... Go ahead.
There's something up here.
Oh, we have to stop at the way station. Did you get pulled in, Tay?
Nope. But I'm stuck at a stop sign ahead.
All right, I got to pull in.
Oh, train.
I'm going to be turning right, Jay, just so you know.
Yeah, we're coming into town, so there's some heavy traffic.
Ah.
And there's a train going.
Well,
it's blocking some traffic.
it was supposed to be last night, bow tie, but I didn't end up streaming, so it's tonight. It's like, well, I got to do it. I told everybody I would do it, so here we are. Oh, there you go, Rodolfo. That's cool. I don't know if my wife is watching anymore. She was on earlier, but then she, the baby was crying and apparently wanted to watch a different show. So My baby doesn't like to watch me, I guess. I can hear Heartland going on downstairs now, which she actually loves because of the horses. She likes to watch the horses. All right, we're all easing our way through the stop here. Baby gets what baby wants. Are you going, Jay, or am I going first?
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm on the other side of town, still cruising at about 50 mile an hour.
All right. We haven't left the way station yet.
Lovely.
That's pretty heavy traffic.
Oh, it was one of those we had to like pull way off the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It told me I could bypass, so I just go.
Lucky. Well, and more to the point, there was just a ton of traffic coming out, so.
If I find a rest stop up here somewhere just off the highway, I might stop because it's gonna start getting dark, so you probably won't. Well, actually, we might.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jay.
Sorry.
Dark.
Well, you just killed half my cattle.
Yeah, they were probably gonna die anyways.
Great.
And they're actually alive.
Crunch. Yeah, babies are pretty much on the high priority. Like, baby needs food. You have money? No? Well, too bad, because you still got to get baby food. Diapers? Got to get them. Jeremy busted my trailer. Should be fine. 3-second rule, what's that? Yep. So anyway, I'll have to see. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll know like what the job offer is. But like I said, if there's a certain number where it becomes feasible, and if it's over that, then we're in. And I think it will be. I made it pretty clear to them. Like, look, it's got to be this, or I can't do it. You know. Oh, with 3 seconds.
You'll be like a computer tech then.
Yeah. Yep. Which I already am. So.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do before I went out and tried to run my own business. Ownable cattle trailers. Oh, yeah. I thought we already had those.
No, they're coming.
They're coming. Okay. Weird.
Or they came recently. I don't know. Well, really glad I wasn't going back to Michigan tonight.
Why is that? Storms?
Big snowstorm up there.
Oh, is there? Is it coming our way?
We're just getting rain down here.
Okay.
It's just snow up north.
A couple nights ago, we got sleet, and it made the road slippery, man. Scared
Yes,
the
it
crap
will.
out of me. I was going to work.
It's not a lot of fun driving in sleet, that's for sure.
No. Well, it's been a while since I've driven in it and wasn't expecting it. So it's like, what the heck?
You're from the Northeast. I know you can handle the roads.
I know. Yeah.
You got your pickup truck too, right? It's 4-wheel drive?
Yeah. No, it's railroad drive.
Oh, that's scary.
So I was on the, not freeway, but it's like a 2-lane highway, and
Whoa.
I was kind of going sideways at one point.
Yeah,
So
now
I
that's
kinda-
scary in a 2-wheel drive. That
Oh,
needs some
the railroad
sandbags in the
is
back.
awful. Yeah. Well, we don't get snow down here very often, so.
No, I know.
not
What
really
about with
use
this
it.
truck stop down here, Arthur? Do you want to stop here to skip night, or do you want to keep driving?
Let's just push through. It's Texas. There's nothing to see anyway.
Okay. I'll get back.
More trees.
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
Once we get to our location, we'll stop for the night. Yeah, see, Killian's saying that cattle trailers are ownable. I thought that's
they
what I
always
thought
were,
too.
But I just saw something the other day about it. I was like, what the-
Huh. Yeah, it's pretty much. It's just like Ohio.
Or no. It wasn't cattle trailers. Fuel trailers
Oh, okay. All right.
are coming. And because we've had like tankers that can haul like food grade and stuff, I think, but they're actually finally adding ones that can haul like fuel and gasoline.
And yes, you can actually own cattle. Now I know for sure. Because when I did my series where I had my semi truck in both Farm Sim and American Truck, I was able to buy the same trailer in but maybe that was a mod.
No, I think we have owned them. It's I remember seeing it now across my mind. It's some kind of tanker trailer, either for fuel or whatever tanker we haven't had we can get. They're adding. All right,
I was
this
gonna
way station
say,
I did have
I miss this. I don't like the 110, 115 degree weather, but I miss the warm weather, you know?
Man, it's crazy hot. I don't know how you handle that.
We just don't go outside much. And I'm an outdoors person, so
Yeah, that's rough.
that's kind of.
It's rough both ways. It's rough when it's super cold, and it's rough when it's super hot.
Yeah, true.
I'm a cool temperature person. Canada becomes more appealing.
It really took you guys a long time to get out of that way station.
I know. We're passing this
Pulled
way
off the
station
road
now.
Twice. Oh, you were passing that one.
Yep.
Okay. I had to pull into this one. I'm just coming out on the other end.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
You guys get to skip that one. Now you should be caught up right behind me here in a second.
Yes, we are. Yeah, 50s and 60s. I'm happy. Slowing, JWA. Be careful.
Yeah. Nice. What are you? Oh, no mind. I was thinking.
Okay, ETS 2 cattle trailers will be ownable. All right.
Oh yeah.
You're clear to come over, Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
Red Rover, you're clear to come over.
We only have 92 miles to our destination.
By the time we caught up.
Oh, it's a short trip.
Yeah.
A short trip.
Yeah, we'll do another.
Shorter trip.
Tonight's a two trip night. Yeah, these paint jobs, I they're cheesy, but I like them, and they remind me of those. I think it's Nyland. Remember those toy trucks when we were kids, like from the 80s? They had those. Nyland was the brand. It was NYL.
NYLON, I think. If I remember right.
No, I think I gotta look it up.
Not nylon, but nylon.
Nylint. It had a T in it.
Oh,
and
I see. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to type and drive at the same time. Okay, NYLINT. And they made all the semi trucks, like the toy semi trucks that were like kind of mid-sized. They were bigger than Hot Wheels but smaller than Tonkas. And they always had like the cowboy pattern ones, like where they had like a cowboy riding into the sunset, stuff like that, like those kind of, like the 80s paint jobs. Those are the good old days. Just the good old boys. Never meaning no harm. That is right. I have not been to San Antonio yet. I don't really, I kind of go where the jobs take me, so. Now, in real life, I've been to San Antonio. And it's cool. It's got the Riverwalk and the Alamo. That's where when Mark was graduating from his
Oh yeah.
Air Force Academy. Whoa. It's weird. I didn't even see you in my mirrors. Why? I should have seen you. That was weird. But yeah, when he graduated from the Air Force Academy, it's in San Antonio, or near.
How's he doing?
Good. He's been out of the Air Force for a couple of years now.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy? He served 6 years.
Well, what's he doing now?
He works for an internet security company
Oh yeah.
and makes a ton of money. He's literally like a bit far over triple figures. I'm like, Mark, that's
He's gonna be
insane.
supporting you later, ain't in my opinion.
Well, yeah, you better start saving. I got high standards. The Air Force Academy is, but that's for for college students, I believe. Like if you're going to go to college in the Air Force, but the Air Force training base, is it Lackland? Is that what it's called? Like if you become if you join the military and go into the reserves or full-time Air Force, you go to this Air Force base in Houston, and that's where you have your basic training. Yeah. Yes, the Air Force Academy is the Air Force Academy is in Colorado, just north of Colorado Springs. What's that? T?
I said stop. Go ahead.
Ooh, frame rate issues.
Yeah, I know. I've been having that issues too. I think there's somewhere in Texas that's like really bad.
Texas is a little rougher on
Around the
for a
frame
lot of
rates.
people say it's rougher on their frame
Yeah.
rates. I mean, mine's okay. I'm on my laptop, so it's only like it's in the 30s and 40s, but it's
Yeah.
pretty steady. It's not the greatest, but
I might have blown that light. I really like this truck. No complaints at all.
I love it. I'm loving it so far.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good looking truck, and it's
I just wish I had more options.
I like the split windshield. It'll get there.
Yeah, I hope
Like that.
I hope the SES up.
They always do. They release the truck and then they release it later with like the triple axles and stuff like that. Like that's coming. I was thinking it was just going to be the exact same thing as the 57X, but it's not. It's very different.
Come on, Tay. You can go.
It's red for left.
Oh,
Now it's green.
It's
How long it'll be
green.
green, I don't know.
Already red again.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's already ready. So if you guys want to run it,
I ran it. We all the same horn. Victoria. There's a place in Texas called Victoria. That's interesting.
probably.
we're in it.
We're in it.
We're close to it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, look what you made me do.
Stop it.
Stopping. Ooh,
I'm
careful,
behind a stupid bus.
careful
Stupid bus
stoppage.
is in.
So anyway, I think it's good news. I'm happy that hopefully it means some changes in our lives and good in a good
Some
way.
extra
And
income. Yeah. Yeah.
well, not even extra, just income in general.
Oh, well, that's, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll still have some extra, but
We're at the turn right up here.
I want to not be living off the extra. I want to live off the
Yeah.
income and
Yeah.
then
The
enjoy
primary-
the extra, right? Save the extra.
Yeah.
Fix things up in my house with the extra.
Can you slow up a little, J-Wall?
slowing down to turn right up here.
This truck has the same wimpy sounding engine brake.
Yeah,
It does. It doesn't have the brrrr.
No. Oh, at least it works though.
Yeah, I want it to be noisy.
And it's just a basic horn.
Basic horn.
But it's still a nice truck.
Whoa, I saw a truck disappear. That was weird.
Oh yeah, that happens to me sometimes too. Especially when you're in the convoy.
Yeah, yes, Convoy does it more often than other. And so we arrive at our destination in the middle of the night. Actually, it's probably not even midnight yet, is it? 10:30?
It's 11.
11.
Almost 11.
I don't think these cows are going to slaughter. It looks like they're actually going to a farm. So there you go. Thanks for killing all my cows, Jawa.
Ow, what's that?
Other
I
than
did something.
oh, I don't want to hit that guy.
There's some major potholes or something.
Oh yeah.
An actual dirt road.
Yeah. My truck was actually taking
Wow.
damage on it, and I didn't think I was driving that
Oh
fast.
really? What the
Yeah.
heck?
I don't know what's going on.
Use your prepositions. Slow down.
It felt like it's almost like they were simulating potholes or something.
Probably yeah.
I do like the new shock system. It is something that mods had for a while, but the game didn't, and it's nice to be able to slowly bounce your way over bumps, and looks pretty real. They're about to get a bunch more. That's as long as you keep it slow. I haven't had any issues, but that's because I'm going slow.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to worry about parking.
Oh,
Just want to have.
that'll work. I'm taking it all the way. I think I'm already top level though, so I don't know that I can advance any further.
That's it. I just skip because I'm so high level. It's like
Yeah, it
XP
doesn't. You don't really.
matter.
But I see. I like. I don't know. For the
Unless
most
I-
part.
Yeah,
Can
if
you
I
guys
really
scoot
feel
up?
like backing it up somewhere.
Yeah. Jay, can you scoot up? I need your. I
Oh,
need.
I'm-
I'm gonna need your like pull way up. I'm gonna need to be to like get there so I can back into the spot.
Oh, I kind of.
Thanks, Bubs.
I love them. These trucks.
Can I go around or no?
Are you parked at the
Oh, oh.
drop off, Tay?
The heck is that?
Wait a minute. Where is the drop off? I'm sorry, Jay. I made you move maybe unnecessarily.
It
Where?
should be-
I gotta find out where they're. They're not having me drop it off there. That's weird.
Oh, you got a different spot?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now.
I see neither of you guys went for the bull bar on the front of your truck.
No, I don't really like bull bars.
I liked it on this one. I thought it was good.
It's not bad.
Well, sometimes you can add lights to and other things to the bull bar.
Oh, good
some
point.
point.
Like headlights. Okay, weird. Mine's over here. That's
Yeah,
bizarre.
this one. Yeah, this one's. Hopefully they'll add lights.
Some of them are only bull bar, and some of them are actually you can add stuff to them. But so yeah.
190. Jeez.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm about 72, I think. 73.
Wait, what are you asking, Jay?
Oh no, I'm level 73.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what level I am. Does it keep going up or does it stop at some point?
Yeah, it'll keep.
Oh, okay.
I'm level 92.
I mean, it seems like it. It seems like a bow tie.
I believe it just keeps.
I just need to get the offer in from them. But yeah, I mean, pretty much the lady was like, "You're the only person that's even qualified that's applied." But more than that, we've worked with you. We know how you work, and so there you go.
Here's a max for unlocking stuff.
So they know who you are then.
Yeah, because I was on that Lightspeed project with them for a month, and I'm still on it until I get hired by them. So it was the easiest job interview I've ever had in my life. Hopefully that bodes well for the job.
Well, it's good when you have past experience.
Yeah, I've done pretty much everything in the computer industry. So they're like, "Do you know how to take apart HP printers?" I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, what?
What? You don't take... Who takes apart a printer, man?
Oh, you do. The laser printers you repair. Bubble jets you throw away, but laser printers you take them apart. I know how to completely disassemble and reassemble them.
Oh,
I can usually tell what's broken by how far apart inches wise the defects are on the paper.
Anyone
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
take a
I can
scrap
tell which roller. I can tell which device is bad.
Here.
But mostly, I'm not going to be doing break fix. It's going to be like networking stuff. So
Yeah. IT stuff.
exactly, Red Alpha, and that's what I got the opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to find us. First things first, I'm going to switch time. We're gonna make it morning. Everybody done parking in, and everybody ready to get moving to the next job.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Only if you have the console enabled.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely, Bowtie. Yeah, once again, it's not how much you make, it's how much you spend, isn't it? Well, we're really kind of outside of San Antonio. Oh, I see. There's Victoria. Weird. So they had us come way out here.
We could pick up from Victoria too if there was something there.
I was going to see if there's anything.
right in the
How do I see what's at this place?
What's that?
How do I see what's right here?
Just
Click
drive
on
out to the front of it.
Click on
You
it.
got it.
Click on
You
it.
drive out to where we came in and then click on the little thing when you get
Okay,
wait,
let me see if
oh,
I can.
I see. I mean, at this location, I see. Yeah.
Oh, they
Probably
do.
be more. I imagine it probably be more cows.
Could be
Forklifts, could be plows, tractor parts, tractors.
Where is the
Oh,
entryway
okay.
on this one?
Where you come in?
where we came in.
Yeah. Should be right there.
I think I just drove into the manure pit.
I can go see what they've got.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not going the right way here. Well, thank you, Bowtie.
Okay,
Hopefully, luck has nothing to do with it. And
let's see. We have butter going to Amarillo and we have dry milk going to Clovis.
decisions are made that are good.
Yeah, let's go to Clovis. How far is it?
Clovis about 625 miles. Amarillo 619.
That's
Where-
about the same.
Where are you?
I went out to the entrance to see what was here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So I've got butter or dry milk. Do you want me to take one of those, or do you want to see what you have?
Let me see.
Oh, he's
What's
gonna
up,
get the
Brett?
same thing then.
Maybe his might show something different.
Oh, that's
Couple of
right.
heads.
Because it's got max.
If you join us now, this is going to be the time to do a bow tie because after that it's dinner time. So this is going to be my. We're going to do a longer run, but this is going to be my. I'm going to dinner after this. Wait a minute. How do I want to see what's in here.
Unless he looks at external contracts, I was looking at in-game contracts. So.
I mean, we could do either or. Yeah. Now I
like the
just
in-
have.
I like
have.
the in-game ones, or the base game ones, because you can change up your trailer. You can each.
You have to click
choose
on
a
the actual thing, the icon when it comes up.
Let's see here. Yeah, I got all these gifts. No, I don't want from San Antonio. I want from here.
Yeah, just hit enter when you.
And then
you're
freight
over the
market.
top.
Yeah, it looks like we got
enter and then freight market. Don't.
packaged food is all I got.
Oh, our biz is awesome, man.
All you had is
Our biz-
packaged food.
It's all I got.
I have butter and dry milk from this place. Do you want me to take one of those?
But will
What's
we
your
be
food
able to
price?
do it?
At
Huh?
Arby's.
Will we be able to do it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be able to.
So,
all the,
I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's all kind of the same thing.
Where do you have?
I got it. We got it. I took it. It's just packaged food. Same difference. Oh, to Fresno. Hold on.
Fresno, no.
Hang on. I don't think I have that long. Hold on. It took the
Fresno,
job.
that's gonna be a long drive.
I don't
It
want to
doesn't
take
say you have it on mine. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Hang
time
on.
is,
The two that I had was butter to Amarillo, Texas, and then dry milk to
Can't see
Clovis.
nothing.
Both were about 600 some miles.
Let's go to Amarillo.
Amarillo. Okay.
Let me grab it.
Freight market. Butter to Amarillo.
We're going to take some butter. We delivered the cows who made the butter. Now we're going to take the butter. There we go. Got it.
Where the heck is it?
Butter.
this is a nice looking truck, isn't it?
It's a great looking truck.
Yeah. When the sun's up, the chrome really shines on this thing.
Oh yeah.
Take the job.
So, to go get it.
I love Arby's.
Yeah, I do
It's
too.
good stuff. Yeah, I love Arby's. Yeah, fast
Hopefully you guys don't take it from me.
fast food is a wasteful expense. Sometimes. I mean,
So,
I'll tell you what, when you're eating on your own, sometimes it's actually cheaper though. If you look at so if I go to the store, you get more food, but right now with the prices the way they are, like if I try to get 2 different cold cuts, lettuce and bread, you're looking at $17 or $18. Now, you could make a lot of sandwiches with that though, and that's the difference. So as long as you have if you're at work or whatever and you're going out to lunch and you got access to a refrigerator, then yeah, it's probably better to do that. But with the leftovers are the big thing. Exactly, Bowtie. Yeah. The savings comes in making multiple meals from it, but it still costs more. So, did you really save money? Because like for me, like let's say I get the cold cut sandwiches and it's $20, and I spend $7 for one meal. It over time it'll save you money, but it takes a while to get there.
does that one have the load? The truck? Trolley, I mean? We can.
I got it.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, I see.
Good?
Oh, I'm picking it up.
Waiting
Yeah, I'm
for
not.
Arthur to pick it up?
I don't have it yet. I'm picking it up.
Alright, I'll go ahead and start slowly rolling out. Unless somebody else wants to lead this thing.
I don't.
I'll go.
Nobody does.
I'm going.
Oh,
Going. I'm going.
okay. Too. I was like, I want to squeeze by you.
But yeah, any kind
Take out
of
the building.
eating out, having someone prepare you food, it's always the most expensive way to go. I mean,
Brown just tried to swallow up J-Law's truck.
there's no question about it. It's definitely more expensive to eat out than it is to eat in.
I don't know why I get damage on this dirt road.
Speaking of eating in, tonight Simone is making mashed potatoes and pork chops. Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't had pork chops in forever.
Oh, I'm so ready.
I haven't had pork anything in like forever.
I'm just gonna let you guys know, whoever's behind me, I'm going really slow because if I do even like 10 miles an hour in this dirt, it damages.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Go slow.
So I'm doing like
I'm out on the.
What's up, the Grace Farm? What are you oofing about?
Hey, Grace Farm. Grace Farm. Oh. Come on.
Get stuck, J-Law.
No, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay. I'm back out to the pave now.
DoorDash seems like I tried it that a couple times and it
Doesn't make a lot.
if you're into making like $5 a night, I mean like the actual take home, it's It's not very good.
Well, what hurts is the gas is so expensive, so you end up putting
Yeah.
whatever you make in your fuel tank.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a car that, like my car is not, like it gets 33 miles to the gallon on average, but that's not, if you have a really fuel efficient car, then DoorDash could be a better option, but it's rough. It's really rough. You have to hit the right spots at the right time, and even then you're still putting wear and tear on your car, so if you look at it from that standpoint, I don't know. It's wear and tear on your car. DoorDash
Oh, yeah,
is tough.
that's it, yeah. Get yourself a good economy car. Make sure you keep it up, and maybe you can afford to do DoorDash.
Right. To keep the car running, right?
It'd be really cheap to do it with a electric car.
I thought you could do it with an e-bike. I mean, they don't care what you deliver on.
Right. You can
That's
do
what
it
I've
on a
been
bike
thinking.
if you
Maybe I
wanted.
could, during the days, I could do use my e-bike to
Yep.
deliver food.
If you work in a city where the e-bike's going to be the only way you can get around. Yeah, people that use their bikes. Yeah. It's an interesting career choice. Like I said, it all depends on where you are.
This is gonna
Some
start
places
out.
people make 20, 30 bucks an hour doing DoorDash.
This is blinking light. Does that mean I should go when I can? Or?
Yeah, go when you
Yeah,
can.
It's just a stop, so essentially just kind of go there whenever you get
Ease
a
your
little
way
bit of
out.
a break.
But well, at least where I live, it's not very profitable. You have to be near a big city. Yeah, places that have 24/7. Right, exactly. That it's somebody in the city, right? It's people that are using bikes, scooters, electric cars, and they are going short distances, and they have 24/7 because the peak times, like I find, like even where I live, they start offering bonuses for drivers after 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Oh, yeah,
I'm always
because-
like, what the heck are you going to do in Medina? Because everything closes at 10.
Right.
Well. how
But
far
in
does- how far
Akron, there
does
are
it
some
take
places
to
that
get-
are open 24 hours. So,
When I found, like, when I was in Orlando, when I was doing Uber Eats, I found that most days it wouldn't pay to do it at all. But every once in a while they'd run, Uber Eats was doing promotions where you could make like 20,
yes.
guaranteed $20
Yeah, when you get the
an hour.
promos, right, that's when you run it.
Right, and if you can get the promos, that's when I go out, because there's one I did like 4 hours, made $100. It was like, okay. Because tips are yours on top of that, and then they don't count the tips that you get, it's just the base pay, and then, so if you do so many trips in that time, they'll guarantee you $20 an hour, plus then you get your tips, so. When they do that, you can make decent money, but otherwise, it's not
No
much.
one saw that.
And
Oh,
then
the business
people
is
don't-
done, Grace Farm. It's over.
And then people don't want to tip, so you don't want to take their delivery because it's not worth your time and trouble.
Right.
Even when you get some, it's like, it'll pay you $2. You're gonna have to drive 10 miles. Okay,
Yeah, no.
I'm good. But I don't need to tip. Uber, you should just bring me my food. I don't need to tip you. That's not whatever.
Right. Yeah, it's a good though, Grace Farm. You missed the beginning of the stream. To roll back, I had an interview yesterday with Medina County, and I pretty much I'm in. So I will be starting. I don't know exactly when they're going to pull me in, but I would imagine in the next couple days I'll be starting a full-time job. So, which is good. Once again, it probably means maybe somewhat less videos for YouTube and stuff, but I'm not stopping.
Sorry.
So
Oh,
there may be less content, but
Might
it's
wanna
going to be
stop
a
your
little bit
truck
less.
game.
What's the matter?
We all said stop, and Arthur was like, I'm not stopping. And they're like, you might want to stop in game.
Oh, right. Oh, no, I see you guys. Oh, there you go. Yep. So that we are. I'm basically just kind of waiting for the offer, which they said they're going to make. So, what are you guys doing? Oh, you guys. Oh,
I
you
just-
said you wasn't gonna stop, so I had to keep going, right?
God.
As a Jaywa's the leader, I'm just following him. I'm doing what he
They're
does.
never gonna. Sure, of course you can, Bowtie. Oh, that's right. You said NASCAR and the other. Right. Well, they have to decide whether they want it or not. I mean, I think
It's
If
like
it's-
the green arrow, so go.
if it's a short
For me anyways.
if it's a short trip and they can get to your house in 5 minutes or so, $2 tip is not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like when I was doing DoorDash, there's an incongruency between what they charge and what they pay. That's the thing that pisses me off with DoorDash, because like if I order DoorDash, and we've done this once or twice just to see, if I order, let's say, Chick-fil-A, and I get it from DoorDash, it's $50. And if I go to Chick-fil-A and buy the same meal, it's $25. So DoorDash literally charges me a $25 fee. And I'm not kidding. That is exact. I'm not making those numbers up.
And that,
Like,
that money, that extra money they charge, that goes in their pockets. It doesn't go to the driver that brings
right.
the food.
The driver doesn't get that, because when I'm driving DoorDash, they give you $3 to $4 per trip.
Yep.
That's crap, man.
It's total
How far
crap.
it's going, right.
That's why it's not worth
crap.
it. So if you want to make $20 an hour, you have to make 5 deliveries or more
Right.
to make that mark.
And that's why the drivers won't take amounts that are under a certain amount. So if you don't pre-tip, no one's going to even bring you your food. It's, some people are
Well,
like, I can't get
will
it.
they actually cancel their trip
Right, or they
because
cancel it.
they don't, you know?
Right, and that's why people don't want a tip, because they're getting slammed with $15 in fees. They're like, "Well, I already paid you. Why do you need more money?" They don't
It's why
understand the
Uber-
driver doesn't get much of that.
Right. Uber Eats and DoorDash are starting to hurt people. Drivers are quitting all over, and they're gonna have to figure something out. They're gonna either have to. I don't understand why they charge so much. Why they charge extra for the food you get? It should be the same price as you get it from the store.
Right,
And
they
then
charge you more for it,
an
and then they charge you fees
Right,
on
and
top
then
of
there's
it.
delivery
But that's the
fees, then
cost
you're
of the
supposed to
gas.
tip. But
They're
yeah,
supposed
but
to pay you the gas money.
they don't. But that's the
least.
thing is they're eating that. The DoorDash and Uber Eats is a scam because they're taking all this extra money and they're not paying it back. Like when I was doing Uber Eats, unless there was a promotional period where I was actually making decent amounts, my regular tips, I was using my vehicle, and I was using my gas to go around, and I was looking at, because Uber Eats would actually show you the whole thing. Like I eventually found out there's an area where you can see what the customer actually paid in tips and delivery fee and everything. You
Right.
can see what they paid and then what you got paid. And Uber
You
was
don't make
taking like
nothing.
60% of what the customer paid.
Oh my
And you're taking
gosh.
40%, including
That's-
tips and everything.
Wow.
And you're doing all the
No,
work. Literally all they do is have a website.
Right. Oh, they're just the in between.
They're ripping people off left and right, and it's just ridiculous.
Red Alpha saying Chick-fil-A charges you extra for DoorDash. See, but I don't necessarily agree with that, because they do that. Every place that we've ever ordered from DoorDash has that
But
same
they-
thing.
When I used to do Uber Eats, I noticed that like even Taco Bell, Burger King, it didn't matter where I was looking. If you went and looked at their menu versus what the prices were,
Yeah, the prices are inflated.
It was inflated.
That's why we never do it. It's like, it's just not worth
Right.
it. It's so
You
much
know, if
cheaper
I
just to
can
go
get-
get it yourself.
and
Like literally
that's when I
$50
stopped.
cheaper.
I got some promotional stuff from Uber to like, hey, if you order this much food, you get free, blah blah blah. So I did it a couple times, and then I stopped because I realized that I was like, if I was at least paying the same price for the food, and I just had to pay an extra delivery charge and tip to the driver to bring it to me because I was lazy, fine. But I'm not going to pay more for the food because they want to be.
Well,
greedy
sometimes the
about it.
service fees are more than the food. I'm just like, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
sometimes
what
it's
the
not
heck,
worth
man?
it, depending on where it's coming from. And then there's other times where it's like, to get Taco Bell that's right down the street, it's like a $10 delivery tip or delivery fee, and
Right.
then getting it from Outback Steakhouse across town is like $0 or $1 because they have these weird deals or whatever. So sometimes it can be worth it. Other times it's like, but then you have to tip well, otherwise no one's going to bring that food to you, because if Uber's not charging a delivery fee, that means they're not paying the driver much, and they're not going to come all the way across town for nothing. So you still have to tip. Like, you're paying either way.
Wow.
And I
That's
saw
why I
one
don't
video.
do delivery service.
Yeah, and I saw a video one
If I
time.
want food, I just go get it myself.
A guy was slamming all these entitled Uber and DoorDash drivers. Like, what do you mean you want a tip? You get the delivery fee, blah blah blah. And he's going off. I went off on him in the comments. I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about. First off, we're not entitled. You are the one who's entitled, who thinks that you can just sit in your house and be lazy, not go anywhere, and get your own food, and then not have to pay anything to get it. Like, if you know anything about these services, they're taking up all this money. The most money for the driver is in the tip. So if you don't tip, the driver gets nothing.
Right.
Like, that delivery fee goes in Uber's pocket and DoorDash pocket, not the driver.
Well, he can just keep doing that, but he won't get any food delivered.
Right. That's why I said, don't keep not tipping. No one's gonna bring you your food eventually.
Hey, you can get over.
Because people who do that, they recognize addresses and where they go. They'll start remembering. So
Right.
like, if you don't pre-tip and they decide to take it anyway, hoping that maybe you'll give a post-tip, and you don't, they'll remember you and they won't come again.
Of course I do.
Yep.
Of course I do.
There was actually a time that my daughter used to order a bunch of Chinese food way back, and she stopped, and she wasn't tipping that much, so they stopped delivering Chinese food.
Yeah.
Now this is pre-DoorDash and all that other stuff.
Right. That's
What's the convoy name, Arthur? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's oops, I just ran somebody over.
YouTube.
It's gonna be Arthur's YouTube, and the password is fun.
Fun.
And we are passing Fredericksburg, Texas. If you want to try to like jump in and
Yep.
drive.
I'm not gonna grab a load. I'm just gonna roll.
so
But the
yeah,
problem is with that stuff, you're paying for a service, and that's why it costs so
Right.
much. And at the end of the day, the technology and everything, it takes to develop. That's why the cost is so high. But the
That's
problem is the businesses aren't really helping out either. That's why you don't have pizza delivery drivers and stuff like that anymore, because it's not really worth it to them.
Right.
To get a $6 tip or whatever. Plus, nobody carries cash. That's the other problem.
right. Well, a $6 tip probably is a rare thing. I know. We have a pizza place up in town,
That's like what gone.
and usually I go get it. But like on nights, like if I want to get pizza, and I'm just like I don't feel like going to get it, they're really cheap. So like I get for the pizza for 2 large pizzas and pop and delivery with tip, it's $25, which
That's not bad.
is not bad, right?
No.
And it's the east of Chicago, and I order from them, and I always give them I give them a $5 tip. That's part of that $25. And the guys are always like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." I'm like, "It's $5." Like,
It's crazy that $5 makes that big of a
I'd
deal.
say $5
Of
is
course
a
it
huge
does,
tip
man.
for most people. Yeah.
No, I'm saying.
Well, and I mean, it
they-
is for us
they
too,
get
but
so little
still,
in
like,
tip. But they get so
Well,
little in
what's
tip
going-
that $5 is
what-
like a
what's
big
going
deal.
on?
right? Like it's like here's 25 cents.
There's
Yeah.
traffic stop. Traffic stopped.
I'd say
Well-
cars stopped on the highway. Watch out.
All right, okay, all right.
Like
Thanks,
once
guys.
things started opening it back up after COVID, I actually I still do it. I kind of make it a point to, especially wait staff and bar staff, I make it a point to tip 25% because of that reason. Like people they just don't tip anymore. It's kind of
It's
embarrassing.
sad. Yeah.
Trying to make up for the other people who aren't tipping. Right?
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
to teach
I
my
made it
wife
a real
that. My
point
wife
to
was
do that.
she was a terrible tipper.
I was saying that.
I'm like, honey, you gotta tip.
The
These
only
people
way
are-
I don't tip when I go out, or I give a really low tip, is if the service is like really bad. Like I've gone to restaurants and the waitress basically only comes out to ask for your food and then brings you your food and then comes back at
Yeah.
the end of the bill. And it's like, okay, you didn't come to see if I needed drinks, nothing. I'm like, okay,
I
I'll
think-
give you a minimum tip.
I don't
because-
think so.
I think the correct way to handle that though is to talk to the manager and still tip.
I usually tip, but I'll just give a less tip. Like I might do like 15% instead of.
Oh shoot, we gotta get off here.
Taking the right.
Yeah, I get.
Jaywad disappeared on my end.
Oh.
I don't know where he is.
Oh, yeah.
Pop back in and slam it.
Oh no, yeah, I'm waiting for it. The JWAS SmackDown.
They want
Like,
saying
where is
hello.
he?
What the heck? Hey, what are you doing?
See, there it is.
What the, that wasn't me. Who slammed
And-
into? Oh, come on.
Now
You
he-
got disconnected, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Damn
What?
it.
What kind of mood was that, Anthony? Anthony, you just like
What was that?
stuff.
I was just following somebody in front of me.
I did the
didn't.
move first.
I went slowed down slow. I didn't stop.
Next thing I know, JWAS gonna be stuck in the back of my truck.
Oh, what the heck?
So did I do that?
The last time I went out to the place, went out to Olive Garden, and the waitress was like coming back like every few minutes, asking how things were, how good stuff
In the
was.
convoy or not?
One time brought me a refill on my drink that I didn't even ask for. She just saw it was getting low and brought it. I was like, I gave her like a 30% tip. I was like,
Yeah, you did a great
like,
job.
'cause
That's how it should
excellent
be.
Service, so I went above and beyond that could be standard.
Yeah. The sports bar down the street from me, without
What kind
doubt,
of
they always get a
man?
25 to 30%. because they're always very attentive, and you never
Yep.
have an empty drink and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, same thing Cameo was saying he had a server just drop drinks off and disappeared. And that's terrible service. He tipped her a penny and a piece of gum. Oh Lord. But see, that's why you need to.
Yeah.
That's why you need to talk to the manager, because that's where you need to say, "Hey, look, this server was really nice and stuff, but she disappeared, and I don't.
I
You
honestly
guys
don't
want me to
think I've
tip her,
ever-
and I'm not."
I think even if I've had bad service, I still tip the 20 to 25.
Right,
then
but you talk
I
to the
do say
manager.
something on the way out.
Right,
then
because
I say
you-
something on the way out. I don't
Otherwise,
say
it'll never get
something.
fixed.
Yeah.
They're gonna just keep doing it.
That's the
So
mistake too many people make is they make a complaint while they're in the You don't complain.
Yeah,
just
no,
when you do it on the
absolutely.
yeah,
way
wait till
out.
you're done being served, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
You either won't get served or you get a little something extra you
kill
don't
a
want. and you-
kill a little
yeah.
extra E. coli in your food.
Yeah, I'll even
people
tell
out here
waitress,
like,
like,
they
"Oh no,
don't
you're
do
doing
that."
great. You're doing a great job. Keep it up."
No, you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
frustrating.
always compliment and then just complain on the way out. Can't do it.
Sorry, guys, I'm stuck. Are you guys keeping to the 55? Because I'm going 60, and you're like way ahead.
Oh, I was doing.
Who's in the
50.
lead?
Alright, I'll back it down. All right, I'm back to 55 now.
I'm gonna finish the job and then I'll join. Hopefully.
No, as a computer tech that used to travel around the country, like I've eaten out many times, and I've had good service, and I've seen real bad service too. Pretty rare though. Usually the service is good. Once in a while,
Accident
you
on the right lane blocked ahead.
right lane blocked. Okay.
On my screen.
Mine too.
You just had to do that, didn't you? Kicked me out of the game, man.
Poor Jay.
I didn't do anything.
No,
It's
tell you
Arthur's
what.
server. It's Arthur's server. He took
It's
it.
my server. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see the accident.
Yep. All right.
Huh?
Hopefully that guy gets over. All right.
What we're going through now? Oh, I know.
50%.
Oh, you have 50% damage?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You ran right in. Back into me, man. Push me into the other truck.
Anthony is coming up. Believe it or not, Anthony.
That's because on our end, JY, you disappeared, and then all of a sudden
Oh,
you
yeah.
reappeared, and then everybody hit you. I was right behind you, and I didn't even hit you, but I should have hit you because you disappeared long enough that I got
Oh,
through
yeah.
it, and then you.
I never
appeared
saw
right
him
before that.
reappear. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really weird. Like as you were going off that exit, you just on my screen you went way off into the
Oh,
dirt
yeah.
and then disappeared.
Oh
I
God.
didn't even see him.
Nope, he just disappeared. I saw his name disappear off the map.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think he ended up hitting any of us. I think when he came back on,
No, I didn't take any damage.
AI traffic or something. 'Cause none of us took damage.
Well, this is Texas. Everybody wanted it.
I love this view.
Man.
It's easy driving.
It's not ugly, but
It's not as bad as Ohio.
no.
Yeah, Ohio's
The
unbelievably
roads are in
bad.
better shape. Poor Ohio.
But I have to give Ohio credit for that at least. Their roads are much better compared to Michigan's. There's
Yeah.
nowhere I've ever been that's worse than Michigan roads. Like,
They're horrible.
Actually, I need to, find-
great either. Oh,
Find
45.
a repair shop.
Yeah, Ohio really tries to keep up on its roads.
Yeah, they actually do a pretty good job on their roads, but the rest of the state is just so.
Well, now the bottom half of it's contaminated, so
Oh yeah. And then the train the train company didn't even show up to the meeting the other day.
I heard it was because they were afraid that like, bodily afraid, and I kind of don't blame them, to be honest with you. That would if I was the guy that was supposed to represent them, I'd be like, I don't think I want to go because I swear to God I saw some shotguns and a couple pistols and a
Pitchforks.
pitchforks. Right, I think I'm just gonna hang out here at the hotel. I wouldn't want to be there either.
I'm
But,
not sure why I can't find the convoy on the server.
Arthur YouTube.
Oh, it's still
I
not
know,
showing up?
that's what I'm looking for. Not finding it.
If you type in Arthur and then hit the refresh button, that it should
Yeah.
work for me.
That's what I was doing.
Um,
I was trying every option I had.
it just took a couple of refreshes and then finally showed up. But sometimes it
Why am
can
I?
be
Oh,
pain.
I'm in the wrong gear.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of convoy sessions tonight.
Yeah, so poor Ohio, poor East Palestine. What the heck? It shouldn't be Palestine, or am I just crazy?
It is East Palestine.
No, they call. I looked it up. They actually pronounce it
Oh,
East
they call it
Palestine.
I heard someone say Palestine the other day in an interview.
Yeah, no, it should be. Technically, it should be East Palestine,
Ohio
but they call it
pronounces
East
everything
Palestine.
weird.
I kept.
When I go to the Outer
Okay.
Banks in the summer,
Oh.
there's Corolla. It's spelled like Corolla, but they call it Corolla. And if you call it
yeah?
Corolla, you're definitely not a local.
Right.
What's it
And they look
even?
at you.
Toledo. Some it's Toledo, and some it's Toledo, and
Toledo.
Toledo. I'm like,
Toodly-doo?
Toledo. Let's go to Toledo.
It's
I
Toledo.
want to go to Toledo.
Yeah,
man.
we always say Toledo.
That probably is. That probably Texan. That they say Toledo, man.
Welcome to Toledo.
Very southern, at least.
Oh Lord.
Let's go to Toledo, man.
And then let's go to Bell Fountain.
Bell Fountain. Good old Ohio.
Or Medina.
Medina.
What
Let's
a
go
good
to
old
Medina,
Medina.
man.
Medina.
Funky Coal Medina.
Funky coal. That's gonna be weird working for the county. That's gonna be fun.
Yep. Yeah, should be. You're good at gonna say like you said. You'll get every.
Get all the holidays.
Yeah.
Arthur's joining the evil organization.
The evil. Medina's not evil.
Selling
You'll
his
be
soul.
like.
For a
You'll be
government
like
job.
JC.
I'm not going in as a
JC.
congressman or
Yeah,
anything.
you're
Let me just working on the
Selling your
computer.
soul to a government job.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. True.
Oh, the greatest thing I ever did was get a federal government job. I love it.
There you go.
All the holidays.
You don't ever have to work. You get a raise.
I
no
work
matter
from
how bad
home
you work.
4 days a week.
Ooh, now that's nice.
4 days a week? What the heck?
4 days a week.
What are you, IRS then?
No, I work for the Health and Human Services.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's cool that you get to
What
work
do
from home though. That's nice.
Yeah.
So what do you do then?
It's essentially it works out to be like a chief of staff for one of the primary directors.
Oh, cool.
We just go in 1 day a week where we knock out a bunch of meetings and actually, and yeah, I don't complain about my job. I don't complain about it at all. I'm just happy to be employed and stay employed and
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That's so funny. Like just being in the work environment, like my son, Ryan, he does not like working with people, and he was getting so irritated with the project that we were on because nothing's ready. It's a government project, and I'm like,
Yep.
like it just was funny. Like for me, it didn't bother me at all. I'm like, well, whatever.
nothing
Oh,
worse
no.
than being a go-getter working with people that are not go-getters.
Right, that's what it is. Right. For me, it's like, hey, have a cup of coffee. Look out the window. It's a nice day. we got nothing else to do right now, so let's just hang out.
I used to do that when, like, just working with the parts store or any job I've had, delivering whatever. I get to the place to pick up, and they're like, "Sorry, it's not ready. We'll try to get it ready." I'm like, "I don't care. I get paid by the hour.
Yeah.
I was like, take your time. It's just less deliveries I have to do today if it takes us longer to get this thing out."
Well, that's the job I'm going to, Red Alpha. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of hurry up and wait.
Yep.
The only
Especially
job
when you
I've
have to
had that wasn't hurry up and wait like that was Amazon. It
Right.
was go, 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 go. You didn't stop.
Yep.
for a second.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, big city. It's a pretty big raise.
Yeah.
Big cities making the big money working for the big railroads. Don't talk about that around here. They're not super popular in Ohio right now.
No,
Though
it's
you
not
work for the other railroad, so you're okay.
Big City's at the meeting saying my railroad would never do that.
Right.
Well, the biggest reason that they're getting on the railway companies is they're the ones responsible for keeping the tracks up, and a lot of these tracks across the state are
Was
just
this a freight job or a contract job?
our job freight.
Okay, I was gonna say. I thought it was.
Yeah, Big City works for CSX.
They're just not repairing the tracks the way that they should be, and that's why these derailments are happening. They're not putting the money into it.
Yeah.
Infrastructure's expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of buying but not buying the whole wheel bearing story, because the last I looked, they have detectors all along the line that tell you if it detects high temperatures.
Right.
So unless those detectors weren't working, I would think that it would have gotten picked up at some point, but maybe not. Maybe it just failed like right there, and
Or maybe the driver wasn't paying attention, or somebody wasn't calling out. Whoever was in charge of calling it out on the sensor wasn't paying attention.
yeah. See, the Big City is saying they do. He works on the railroad. Yeah, they have detectors, and they get radio signal telling them it's all good.
I'd still be in the. If I'd taken up the rear, I probably would still be in the convoy.
Right?
What's
I should've
amazing
taken-
to me is that they had that big train derailment and all those explosions and stuff, and no one was hurt.
Weird stuff.
Yeah. Somebody's cat died, I think.
It's,
Oh yeah, a
it's
lot of
scary
animals died, but no people
Yeah.
were hurt.
When
Well,
you start
Sucks.
hearing about the chemicals they have,
Not
it's
immediately,
just
how's it?
super scary stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, I guess, going to the hospital with breathing issues. In
I
that
bet.
area,
I bet. One time
Because of the COVID, because of the COVID shot, man.
I had to put muriatic acid in my pool, which is
Not
already
nice.
caustic.
It's bad.
And I had forgotten that I forgot to turn my pump off. See, what happens is with my pool, it's got a salt system that turns the salt that's in the water into chlorine, right? Well, so if you get by the spigot where the water is coming into the pool, it's chlorinated
Oh.
because it's sucking water in, turning it into chlorine, and then blasting it back out into the pool. So I was walking around the pool with this stuff, and I just walked around it right past the vent with this muriatic acid, and it reacted. And I'll tell you what, man, like for a couple seconds I was like, oh! Like it totally knocked the wind out of me. I was like, oops, like gotta watch that. Good way
Tell you,
to
man.
kill yourself.
Years ago, I went. My friend was out on vacation for a couple weeks, and he asked me to go put chemicals in his pool. And I didn't read the fine print where it says don't mix shock with this other
Yeah.
chemical
Oh,
or
yes,
something.
yeah.
Oh, right,
It was
right.
like chlorine gas, and not only that, but I mixed it inside the house.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God.
You gonna do it to yourself?
Yeah, well, at that moment in time, I was well on my way to doing it.
Yeah, that's fumes, man. Toxic.
Live and you learn.
True. True.
Needless to say, I charged him extra for the chemical mixing.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's part of the trains are going to haul bad chemicals. They haul chemicals.
They have to.
So, accidents and sadly do happen. In this case, it seemed like if it was a wheel bearing issue, I would think that it would have gotten caught, but then again, it maybe just happened in
The biggest
wrong place.
problem people are having is the fact that like the EPA and different things are just telling you, oh yeah, the air's fine, go back, and like people can see for themselves the black cloud of oxygen in the air.
Right, like maybe we
No,
shouldn't
it's
go
not
back till this
safe.
is all
Like,
over, like next
Right,
week
like,
or something.
We're
They
not
ended up
stupid.
releasing. They ended up releasing like another gas to counteract the other gas.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, if you're having this ailment, take this medicine, but now with the side effect from that medicine, you have to take this other medicine.
Right.
Yeah.
That
Was
doesn't cause
was the
people to
car
think
on
about
fire, Killian, or was it just the journal box that was on fire? So for those of you that don't understand what happens and why they're saying the wheel bearing, you have the axle passes through the two wheels, and then they go into what's called a journal box. It's a little box at the end of the axles, and what they do is they flip those open and they can put oil in them. Actually, a lot of them are just open now and they self lubricate. But if that lubrication wears out or runs out, the axle starts to get hot, and what'll happen is eventually it'll get so hot that it'll actually deform, and then the train comes off the tracks because the wheel is melted. So, it could. Yeah, the wheels were on fire. Yeah, it could get hot enough that the wheels do catch on fire, because that's what's happening is you're melting the wheel.
Right.
So, yeah, and so that's what they're saying. That's probably what happened. But once again, along the railroad, they have they have these what Red Alpha is calling a hot box detector. There's a little sensor that measures the temperature as those journal boxes pass, and if they're over a certain temperature, the engineer gets a message either way, but it usually will say, like, Norfolk Southern detector mile marker 251, no defects. If there is an issue, it'll say defect detected, and he has to shut it down. At that point, when you hear that, you shut the engine. You shut the brake. You turn the brakes on, and you shut.
Starts going down.
Yeah, you shut the train down at that point. So,
Which, in fairness, if it's bad enough, I mean, it takes a while for a train to stop. So if it was bad enough, and even if he did see it and hit it right away, and it
Right.
would have still derailed. But
yeah, these people that are going off about the brake stuff, it wouldn't have helped.
right.
The train was going off the rails. If slowing the train down wouldn't have helped, because it still takes 2 miles for the train to slow down. Now,
Right.
if we had measuring systems on the train that were constantly measuring, maybe that would be something that would be a thing to look for in the future. Would be a system that actually measures the temperature of the journal boxes built into the car. And at that point, then you have something right away.
Like a
It's
black
on.
box in the car.
Yeah, but then even with that, I mean, what do we know?
Hey, what are you
do we
doing,
know
dude?
about sensors in regular vehicles? Sometimes those sensors go faulty, and if those go faulty and you don't have a backup for that, this thing can still. I mean, these things can still happen.
Right.
The biggest thing is, and a lot of the people in East Palestine, the biggest thing they want is they want answers from the railroad company. Like, what are you going to do? Like, yes, it was a.
How are you cleaning this up, and so that we can
terrible
actually come back and live? Right.
It's
Right,
just gonna-
like get this
it's
cleaned
gonna
up,
cover
tell
up,
it, actually say something about it instead of just trying to cover everything up. That's what everyone's so angry about.
Right.
Like, there was a reporter that was trying to report on stuff. He got arrested for
I saw that. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
nuts. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it's like, he's just being a reporter trying to find out, like, why are you covering stuff up? That's when people start pointing fingers and like, what did you do? Like, did you do this on purpose? Was this purposely done? Because you're not like admitting that, hey, there's an accident. Like, you're just not saying anything.
Right.
Well, that's when you find out that they were supposed to be checking it like every 3 months
Right.
or something. They haven't
And they
checked it in
weren't.
6 years.
Right. Somewhere a detector failed. Right. And
Right, somewhere
that's like what Red Alpha said. Well, if you put sensors on the cars, then you're going to have way more points of failure. Right. Exactly. Like, just make the matter work.
It is kind of funny. Like, I have sensors in my car that can parallel park it for me, but they don't have sensors on every single rail car to kind of say, hey, it's overheating. This could cause a problem.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird.
What you have to, what you really should have is you should have the sensor on the cars, and then as a
They need-
backup,
they
under
need-
the
they
those,
need
you have a
to put them on
sensor
the
like they do now. You
Wait,
have it on the
say again,
track, you have it
Taylor?
on the train, you have what?
Say that part again. That they should have sensors on what?
Oh,
On the
sensors on
train.
the train, and on the, like,
Program
on the
that knows
cars
what this
and on
train
the
is supposed
track.
to be able to do.
Wait, Jay, I can't
Yeah.
hear. You're talking over top of him. I can't hear what he's saying.
Like what he was saying with the train, but on the trains, but also on the track like you have now, have two different systems, so that if one thing fails, hopefully the other catches it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Redundant systems.
Right. Especially for something that severe. Like, yeah, it's a car. If there's some malfunctions on a car and it goes off the road and causes a minor crash, but I mean, a train derailment, as we can see, causes massive problems.
Always, even if there's no chemicals, it's a big deal.
Right.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then especially if there's chemicals, like those especially if you're hauling that kind of thing, there should be extra safety measures on those, even over regular train cars.
Right.
Yeah, that is very true.
I mean, semi trucks. If you're a trucker and you're hauling hazardous chemicals, you got to take even more precautions.
You can't go to certain areas. You can't take certain bridges.
Right.
Right.
can't go
And then
over
there's things
under
out of
certain-
control. There's things out of
go
your
downtown,
control. Like
right.
a lot of trains derail because somebody pulled across the tracks and couldn't get their car off
Yep.
the tracks.
Or that, right.
So half the time the train just crushes it, but the other half the engine comes off and everything comes flying off. You know, but
So sometimes
it's still the cheapest form of transportation. I mean,
the
and
scariest
most-
thing for this one, and hopefully they're doing a good job of trying to get it out of the water as best they can. But that area right where it leaked is right by a river, which
by the
happens to
Ohio
feed
River,
into
isn't
the
it? Isn't it
major
like right on the Ohio
yeah.
River?
It's
Yeah.
right off
right
the
on
Ohio
it.
River. So it feeds right in, and then that goes all the way south to New Orleans.
It goes all the way down the
right through
Mississippi. Yeah, it's
Oh,
bad
right.
news.
So it's like if you don't get that cleaned up well, we're gonna have dead fish and major.
Yeah, and it's moving. It doesn't stay in one place. The Ohio River flows pretty quick. So,
Right.
what's up, Rank?
Yeah, it's one of those things that it
Fires
has
on.
Right.
super
There you go, Leviathan.
overextending effects, and
Right.
and that's this, and some the other part is too is that you won't see the effects of it for some things for years. It'll
Right.
take
Right.
this, that, and the other thing to but it all is from the same thing.
It's like 3 Mile Island. Years later, people were having cancer problems and
I think-
stuff.
I-
But it took
I think
years
that's
for it to
what-
come out.
Yeah, like some people are like so mad right now because there's like there's no coverage. Like there's no major national coverage. Oh boy, major stoppage up here.
Yeah.
No traffic movement.
Yep.
Well, it's that bit where it's not the freshest thing. They covered it for a couple days, and
Yeah.
And move along. Right. We're through here.
They'll talk about all these things that are terrible for our environment, and then we have an actual thing that could really affect our environment. No one wants to talk about it. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Scary stuff.
Like, where's Al Gore now?
Yeah, it's
We need
next,
him.
next
Bring
big
him
news
back.
story.
I'm just gonna go around 'cause for whatever reason there's a truck that's just sitting.
JC is saying it's a 10% supply. That's fine. These guys are hosed from a AI standpoint.
Yeah.
Oh. I think they do have automatic oilers on each axle already. I'm pretty sure that that's a system that's in place,
Oh yeah, that dude's just stopped.
which is why you don't see closed journal boxes anymore. They're open, like the axles are visible.
Every train I've ever had to jump through always looked like it had very oily parts.
Yeah,
I end up wearing it whenever I try to cross through.
right. It's all over the tracks and all over everything.
Yeah.
Looky Loo. I love that red alpha. Now I'm getting excited for Star Citizen. Hopefully we'll do some next week. We'll be doing some streaming on the new patch.
Oh, they did the update?
Yeah, I traded in a couple ships
Oh, I see.
and have my Star Citizen credits sitting in my account so I can pick up the salvage ship when it hits.
Is it the Looky Loo update?
The Lucky the Looky Loo update, 3.18, and it's a complete reset. Thank you, Brad. By the way, so it's a complete. Everything that you have is going away, and you're starting over, and that probably will last at least a year for the next iteration. This one lasted about a year before they had to reset, so they think the next big reset will be at 4.
How far are you from your destination?
We are.
53 miles.
Oh wow, we're really close.
So I'm not too far behind you then.
It is. No wonder I'm so hungry. The pork chops are calling.
Oh, Arthur, I did want to say thank you real quick though, because of you playing My Summer Car again. I re-downloaded My Summer Car, played it for 12 minutes, and got frustrated and deleted
Said,
it.
I'll just watch Arthur play it.
If anybody's ever bored and wants to read something funny, go read the reviews on Steam. It has, it really does have high ratings, and it's everybody pointing out how frustrating that whole game is, but they can't stop playing it.
Right.
Or they're like me, they play it for 12 minutes or 15 minutes and get aggravated with it.
And go, oh
stop
yeah, this is
playing
why I
for a
hated
month.
it.
But then you always come back at something.
I've gotten pretty good at not dying. Like I figured out most of the things just because I played it so many times, like how not to get in those frustrating situations.
He's learned
But they just
all that
happen. There's
well
some
now.
things you just can't avoid.
What got me was I drove the Jones down to the boat dock, threw it in the boat, but because it was, I guess, farther in the front of the boat, when I went to try to turn the boat wouldn't turn.
Right.
And so then I went to pick the Jones up and move it further back in the boat, and then I accidentally threw the Jones out of the boat, and I said, "Yep, I'm done."
Into the water. There it goes.
Right into
All
the
I had
water.
to do was watch Arthur play that game, and I knew that was not a game for me. Like,
Well, you saw I did the same thing. I had the Jones too far up when I first did it, and I couldn't steer.
Yeah, well, yeah. The same thing happened to me, except whenever I try to move it, I
dump
I
it.
guess I hit the left mouse key, and it just threw it right out of the boat. The string of cuss words that came out of my mouth would probably make a sailor blush. That's like one of those games that I played it on stream one time. I will never do it again because
Oh, 'cause you couldn't
and I constantly have to have like my other screen open with like the wiki on how to do this, that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I have to check that sometimes too. That's why sometimes recording it's easier than than doing it on stream, because I can pause and look stuff up. But it is tough. It's like I even tell my wife, because she'll be like, "Awful," and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Can you call?" And I'm like, "No, I'm playing My Summer Car. I cannot," because she doesn't understand that you can't pause it.
What are you doing?
And if you save it, then it's even worse, because then you lose 2 hours of the game. So you can't stop. Once you start it, you got to play it until you're done playing.
Yeah, for that day.
For that day, right? So like I play it, and I'm like, honey, I'm going to be playing for the next hour or two, and I'm not stopping.
Arthur, that's a good way to get out of anything you'd have to do from the wife.
Right. Hey, I'm playing My Summer Car right now, honey. Don't bother me. It'll never work. She comes up. She'll come up and check on me. She'll be like, I thought you were playing My Summer Car.
Get away.
Oh Lord, what do I do now? I was.
Yeah, I just have like a screenshot of it ready to pull up on your screen.
Just have a dummy save of the game that you don't care about that's just sitting there on the other screen, and you just pull it up when she comes walking.
Yeah, the funny part, it literally took me longer to download the game and add the mods than I actually played it when I threw the stupid Jones in the water. And I said, I cannot believe I wasted like an hour of my day doing this to play
No,
for 12
you should
minutes.
keep playing it.
I'll have a couple beers like on like Sunday, and I'll play.
Okay.
Because Monday's a holiday. See, Arthur, if you were working for the state or the city already, you would have.
Oh,
Monday
that's off. They're off on Monday. Well, that
Monday.
means I'm going to be off on Monday anyway.
That's why my check
that's
is
true,
going
too.
to get deposited until Wednesday. Holiday on Monday.
As long as I remember to turn my alarms off on Sunday night. That's
Right.
always the hard part.
I'm
like
looking at I
in a
should
panic.
beat you to the dropout point.
I have a similar problem with that with Farm Sim.
No, I'm not
is
in the convoy.
I mod it so heavily that like half the time I'll get on my computer and I'll just start looking through all the new mods and seeing what's out there. And
Are
then
you-
an hour and a half's gone by and I've only got like a half hour to actually
Much
play
out
the
of there.
game.
Right after you go through. Jay, are you rejoin the convoy or no?
No, but I'm
Oh, I'm
off
off.
my destination now.
Ah, well, we are looping video. Oh my God. We are at the location. We're at Global Mills, which is probably a take on General Mills, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Delivering food product.
Butter.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Oh, butter. I mean butter.
The pro move is to work an extra hour of credit hours every day this week and then take 4 hours off early on Friday. Tomorrow.
Is that JC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, how you doing?
We sometimes manage to get a 2 hour early out. Sometimes on before a holiday Monday.
Yeah, these guys
yeah,
get out. They leave all the
we,
time. Like they're never
we
there.
We call them because I'm at a different agency. We call them Santa Mayorkas because you always get time off.
We'll get a phone call that says the Eagle can fly early because they can't put it in like official communication. So it's like the Eagle can fly early 2 hours today.
I don't know if I don't know. It'd be interesting if they get that there. I don't. Probably.
But they usually send by the time they call me, I'm already inside the 2 hours because I start so early.
What time do you start?
I get to work at 6:30. Well, I start work at 6:30.
We're supposed to start. My shift is going to be 8 to 4:30. So.
Oh yeah.
I used to when I worked for Amazon, I used to pay pick up when people right before like the holidays. because they'll order all this Amazon stuff, and then we have
And
to
then they're not
deliver
there.
it, and then no one's there. And the weird thing with Amazon, it's stupid because even though like I had one where it was down in Florida and it was actually before the hurricane, they all went home early before the hurricane. And they told us we still had to work. Everyone else in the state had to work, but government officials, they all go home like 2 days before hurricane. But it is what it is.
Tell you the first real job I had when I got out of the Marine Corps was a UPS driver. Yeah, and I hated it because they had all the holidays off, and if you had a business route, you were stuck with all this stuff
Yeah.
over the weekend.
And I don't know how UPS does it, but with Amazon, like even if security guard said, yeah, there's no one in this building, like we still had to like try to
You
walk
still
around,
scan
like,
it all, yeah.
Right, if we wouldn't let
That's
us,
so funny.
they wouldn't let us in, we had to call everyone. We had to call a customer. We had this weird rule. You had to call, then you had to text, then you had to go do a couple other things, come back, call and text again. So even if we knew they were closed, we still had to do this process, which would take
Yeah.
all this extra time. And then
Right.
they'd be yelling at us for not being done. I'm like, because if you would just let me mark it as undeliverable, because the security guard literally
Yeah.
told me there's no one in this building today, or there was one for the holidays, like around Christmas. They literally had a sign in their door. It was locked, and they had a sign that said, "We are closed from this day until this day through the holiday."
Right.
And I just mark it as undeliverable? Nope, I got to do all this stuff. I used to hate Amazon for that. I'm like, why do we have to do this?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
It-
stupid.
I got to the point
it's-
where I just started marking it, and I was like, I don't care if you want to punish me, whatever. I'm not doing anything.
Fire me.
Right, I'm like, fire me, like. And then they let
doing
go
me a
for the
favor?
holiday.
Doing me a flavor.
Because they'll
Ooh,
yell at
be-
you when
that's
you don't
me
get stuff done on time, but then you got to sit there and take 10, 15 minutes at every stop calling a customer that's clearly not there.
Right. All right. Well, ladies and gents, it's time for pork chops and mashed potatoes. I am so hungry. Have a great night, guys. We will see you on the flip side. I am going to try. Now, I got my kids coming over tomorrow night. I am going to try to stream tomorrow night. Let's just see how things go. No promises. But if they are coming over for sure, then we will be, I'll probably be hanging with them. But I might still be able to stream anyway because they always go watch television. So I'll watch TV. I'll do this for a little bit and then go watch TV with them. Have a good night, everyone. And we will see you next time. Bye. Bye.